like I was saying, my previous I would love to meet more of my family, the royal family, and Justin Trudeau's family, but they can't replace my childhood. You know what I mean? Like my dad is always going to be my dad, no matter what. It's what I see is my family just getting bigger. Just have more family, and no doubt in time I will have to meet these people, in person. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. And no, like I said, my idea is not to kick out Prince Charles from the palace and all. He's still family. Even if I end up dethroning him, that's not the idea, and it's not even intentional. Uh, I would still give him a handshake and apologize for the situation. I'm sorry to put you into this mess. You know, uh, I don't want you to feel like you don't belong. Just they're still my cousins, right? I don't know. I don't know what to say. Uh, Damn cat hair in my face. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo, wah. I didn't grow up knowing I was royalty. I didn't grow up knowing I was a prince. I didn't grow up, you know. I grew up as a nobody. But deep down inside, there's always something that told me one day you'll find your place. And something always told me, after all my bullying and senseless bullying and stuff, people bullying me, one day they'll regret, one day they'll regret doing this to the prince that you are, even though I did not know I was royalty, one day they'll regret, and that day has come, I guess. You know, so I don't know what's gonna happen. My wife says we're gonna have to move. Obviously, we're gonna have to move, but where? I don't feel necessarily like living in a palace, having some guards and having, people bringing me over all I want, and I don't necessarily feel like living in a palace. Uh, I would prefer to be engaged down working in the lab. Honestly, on my inventions, that's where I think I should be. But I don't know. I don't know. It depends on the team. Uh, that's my wife. She said worked. I feel I would be better in the lab than in the palace. But excuse me, I'm burping my coffee. I suppose I could minimum visit the palace, Buckingham Palace, minimum visit, see what part of my heritage, right? I have to know what I'm into or involved into. I could visit England. I've never been in England. I'm king of England. That's not right. Something is wrong with that picture. I should be able to visit England at least once in my life. To have an idea of when I'm ruling. Uh, that member said that they would rather I be safe in Canada. Yeah, yeah, fair enough. Tayyid. That member said Tayyid. Shut up. I love these guys. Tiger's here. She's playful. Okay, Tiger. I'm a Ben. I'm a Ben Tiger. But yun. Witty Ben. Witty Ben. Witty Ben. Ben oui, t'es belle, Tiger. Ben oui. Ben oui, t'es doux bébé un matin. Ben oui. She's looking at me like, what? Ben oui, t'es belle. T'as qui la belle fille? T'as qui la belle fille à papa? Ben oui. So yeah, I might have to meet some princesses. Yay. Well, at least they seem nice. I don't know how we're gonna arrange that, but you have to prefer to keep in Canada. So there's really no worries then. uh, the princesses might come and visit in Canada. Oh, okay. No, well, let me know. Is Princess Kate capable of even flying? Is she healthy enough? I wouldn't want her to take the plane if she's too sick. I know she can sing in church and all, but you know, I wouldn't want her to go through all the efforts if she's sick. You know, it's safe enough for her to fly. Okay. Okay. See the light change, huh? And this on screen, that's again displacement in the light. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. That's the beauty of it. I'm just winging it, you know. Anything can happen, you know. Anything can happen, and I'm left in wonder. You know what I mean? It's like, wow, this is really happening in my life, you know, and I have no idea where this will lead me, you know. Much less, you know. I didn't. Growing up, my life, I would have never expected this, you know, these changes. So I don't know where to step foot, right? I don't know. I just feel like I want to sidestep everybody and not get involved, you know. Yeah, you know what I mean. I kind of don't even want to get involved. Not that I'm not flattered or anything. It's just, this is not me. You know what I mean. I'm so not a royal prince or a royal king. You know, even though I am. You know, it's just I'm more like party goer, heavy metal head, pot smoker, video game player. I don't know what to say. I just don't feel like I fit in the role, you know, and I don't know what to say, you know. I just don't feel like I'm a royal king, you know, and even though I am, it's just like, oh boy, look at all the responsibilities that are just piled up, you know. What do I do? What do I do now, you know? Hi. Hi, Princess Kate. Hi, Princess Megan. Hi. Hi, cousins. Hi. At least they're pretty, right? Poor Megan. You should eat a sandwich. You look so thin. You know. Eat something, princess. Poor you. You're so thin. Anywho, cousins, yeah, cousins, yeah. Oh, royal drama. Anyways, I guess it's kind of cool. Overall, I myself don't know exactly what to do with it. You know, landing in the power like this, it's like, okay, what do I do now? You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you tell me I'm king. Okay, whatever. Fly low, mon fly. You know what I mean? Quand tu jouais à nous, là, tu t'arrêtes, pis tu flattes le gros nounou. Ben oui, tu flattes le gros nounou. Hein? I don't know what to say. So when's the parade? You know, you just tell me you want to do a formal parade. What's the parade? When will I be shot at? When will I be shot at? Oh well, you know. Prize Lord. That was God. Actor. One did work. Okay. In case you wonder, it did work. Okay. Good. 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 Fort. I heard my wife say fort. I would feel a lot better if it was at the fort. Something like that. Some big fort. I would feel a lot better if everyone pretends it's not my son. I know. I know. But everyone knows now. You know, so what's gonna happen next? I don't know. I'm open-minded. You know, I'm open-minded. You know, to whatever will happen. I don't know. Team hasn't discussed much of their plans. You know, they said they have everything planned in all due time. You know, basically, that's all I can say. So I don't know. I don't know what will happen. I don't know what to say. You know, all things will happen in due time. You know, we don't want to release him to live in the big palace. That's what I heard one member say. Yeah. Canada would miss. Yeah, I know. I would miss Canada, honestly, if I would have to move away. Because I grew up here, I lived here. You know, I would miss Canada. You know, I don't want to necessarily. But as far as visiting, I think that would be okay, you know, in the future. But like that member said, they would rather I stay at home and feel safe. They would feel better if I would be safe, you know.